Hey everyone, welcome back to the OutOfSightSports YouTube Series, where we keep it real, keep it sharp, and occasionally roast a quarterback or two. Today, we're counting down the top 10 wide receivers for the 2025 fantasy football season. Whether you're building a dynasty or just trying not to finish last and get hit with a punishment tattoo, these are the guys you need. Let's get into it. At number 1, it's Ja'Marr Chase of the Cincinnati Bengals, and he just won the receiving triple crown. Receptions, yards, touchdowns. Jerry Rice, Sterling Sharp, Cooper Kupp, and now, Chase. He's basically the Beyoncé of fantasy wide receivers. Everything he touches turns to gold. Draft him and sleep well. Number 2, Justin Jefferson, aka Mr. Consistency. 5 straight Pro Bowls, 7,000 yards. It literally doesn't matter who's throwing him the ball. You could line up your uncle at quarterback and Jefferson would still go for 120 and a touchdown, minimum. He's a human cheat code. At 3, CeeDee Lamb has somehow got even better with backup quarterbacks. Like, imagine running crisp routes just to have Cooper Rush airmail it and still putting up top 3 numbers? CeeDee's different. He's smoother than a Netflix password share, and that's saying something. And at 4, Puka Nacua, and the late-round pick turned superstar. Bro was drafted 177th overall and made half the league look like they'd never watched film. His jersey is literally in the Hall of Fame already, and he's just getting started. Puka is proof that scouting is hard and vibes are real. Coming in at 5, Amon-Ra St. Brown, the Sun God. Back-to-back first-team All-Pro seasons and 0 signs of slowing down. He's like a Toyota Corolla in fantasy, reliable, consistent, and always gets you where you need to go. PPR formats? Say less. At 6, Malik Nabers, 109 receptions in a year with Daniel Jones, Drew Lock, and Tommy DeVito? That's not a stat line, that's a cry for help. But Nabers made it work. He was on a historic pace before a concussion slowed him down. If the Giants ever get a real quarterback, watch out. Number 7, Nico Collins. He's CJ Stroud's guy in Houston and just stacked back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons. Big frame, great hands, and low-key might be one of the most underrated wide receivers in the league. Think of him like the Chick-fil-A of fantasy receivers. Not flashy, but crazy efficient. 8th, Brian Thomas Jr. If you played him in the fantasy playoffs, my condolences. Dude dropped 32.5, then 28. Then 32.9 to close out the season. That's not a stat line. That's a fantasy funeral. He's a certified league winner and only getting more opportunity in Jacksonville. At 9, A.J. Brown, the most physically dominant guy on this list. Built like a linebacker, runs like a gazelle. You know you're good when people start asking, is he too strong for cornerbacks? He didn't have the biggest 2024, but the talent hasn't gone anywhere. And finally, number 10, Drake London. London's been stuck catching passes from the all-mid QB team, but somehow still puts up numbers. With better quarterback play on the horizon, he's primed for a breakout. Think of him as a fantasy stock that's about to explode, then you just gotta be patient. Let's run it back. Chase, Jefferson, Lamb, Tier 1 royalty. Puka, Nabers, and Thomas Jr. rising fast. And Collins, St. Brown, AJ, and London, rock solid with wide receiver upside. Thanks for tuning in. Smash that like, hit subscribe, and drop your own top 10 in the comments. Or just roast this list. Either way, it helps the algorithm. Appreciate y'all for watching.